These are the face of the new Elite Bundle, and I am very excited about this one. The Bugatti Vision GT, easily one of the best Bugattis ever made. Well, made is debatable. And the Apollo Project Evo. This Elite Bundle is now live, so I'm gonna check it out for you and let you know if it's actually worth it, because straight away from the outside, it kind of looks like it, yes. Going in, I expect basically like no customization, but let's get this thing done. I just can't believe this thing is in the crew. I don't understand how they keep getting Vision GT cars. Gran Turismo, Vision GT has it. You get the idea. How they're getting these cars in the game, I have no idea. Now, this is a very special one indeed. In fact, in my opinion, probably the coolest Vision GT car maybe we've ever had. If not, it's in your top 5, right? So even if there's nothing we can do to this car, I had to check it out. This car went on to bring us this, the Bugatti Chiron. As you can tell, the likeness is very obvious. Holy crap, they've got the screen! That is by far the coolest thing I have ever seen. Would you look at that? Is that giving you a proper... That's a live updated feed. The frame rate's a little choppy, but nonetheless, I'm playing on PlayStation, on PC. Maybe it's a little bit... I'm sorry. Maybe it's a little bit higher. There's, you know, not as much vegetation and things like that, but nonetheless, mate, that is actually really sick. And the wheel even has a cutout, so even if you're steering, you still for the most part see right behind you. It's almost kind of distracting because the wind it's actually bigger than the window. All right, let's have a look at this thing then. Now there is a little bit of a worry with this car, and this was brought to the attention of many people by Greenie. He shared this on Twitter. And basically what happened in Asphalt, the car was removed due to licensing. And of course, this could have been a Bugatti thing, but I'm sure there are other Bugattis in Asphalt. So don't be fearful that one day Gran Turismo, Mr. Kazunori, or of course, it could just be Bugatti themselves, are like, no. No more of that. I'm just warning you, just a little, just in case, because that's pretty terrifying to say the least. I think I would cry, especially if this thing is an absolute beast. Based on previous Bugattis, Bugattis have always been the king of this game until, like, you know, they were beaten by electric stuff. Right, let's see what the customization is like, and I'm guessing none at all. Can we at least, let's start basic. Can we go vanity? So we got tires, smokes, nitrous, underglow, window tint, horns. We actually have rooftop stuff for the that is pretty crazy. Now, I don't really know how the licensing would work on this. Who actually owns the license? Of course, Bugatti, but Gran Turismo, did Gran Turismo fund this? And I know for a fact this thing actually exists. I have seen it in person for the Gran Turismo Sport event, I think a GT Sport event. I was invited out and I saw it in person, and it was genuinely so cool to see. Of course, it didn't have like the 1,000,000 horsepower it's supposed to have. Bro, we can even put dashboard figures. Oh yeah, I'm doing that. I need to get some more dashboard figures because quite honestly, I'm going to be doing that on this car other than, you know, the window's smaller than the script. Right, visual parts. Wheels and caliper color. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Bugatti doing Bugatti stuff. There are actually different colors we can go for, though. It does keep the blue wheels. And of course, you can go for yellow, which just doesn't look right unless you did a full livery. Let's find out. Can you remove everything that Bugatti has put on here? No. You cannot, but that looks pretty dope. Forcing the blue is something a little crazy. Man, this thing better be like the fastest car in the world, otherwise why would I give a damn? Poo-poo. Currently, we are some horsepower, some weight, some speed. Okay, it just doesn't tell us anything. What we're gonna have to do, though, is throw in all the upgrades. Does it tell us now? Yes, it does. 1,247 horsepower. 249 miles an hour. Let me just compare this. My go-to hypercar, the Nevera, next to the Bugatti stats. You can see the Nevera squashes it. Double the power. Okay, almost double. The speed is tremendously larger. Okay, everything is better in the new car. Wow, that's amazing. Who would have thought? But let's give it some beans and see if it's truly the case. Yeah, this thing's topping at 250. Yeah, all right. Well, speed is maybe not its focus. It's a beautiful, cool-looking car with, you know, things to do with it. There's many Bugattis in this game, so there's a Bugatti event going on, which I do have to praise them for. They're adding these cars and then coinciding with that, actually providing events for us to do in the Bugatti. Oh, and that's in the Vision GT. Well, that's pretty cool. I'm surprised that didn't leak. You know what? That's why they've been doing small updates. I've just realized. In fact, there's quite a few activities, including the summit being Bugatti focused. And therefore, I wonder, is it actually going to allow us to, it says provided Bugatti. So we can use the car. That's, okay, that's really nice. To be fair, they're doing better than Gran Turismo there, which is kind of funny because, you know, Vision GT, obviously. Right! Time for the Apollo quickly, which this is actually the first Apollo. Mate, what a first Apollo to add. That is insane. Right, let's see what this thing's going to be about. For a start, let's have a quick listen to this thing. Okay, it's got the ivory tower sound. You know, you kind of come to expect it. It sounds pretty cool. I'm not complaining about it, but like, obviously, it's the ivory tower sound we've come to know and... you know, normally the phrase is know and love. Anyway, let's look at this thing. Once again, we've got mirrors on the side on this one because we don't actually have the mirrors, which is actually quite useful considering that, well, I normally wouldn't be able to see the mirrors. So, though, to be honest with you, I don't know how useful they are. They seem really high. I don't know who the hell set these cameras, but clearly someone taller than me, which is kind of difficult. You know, I'm massive. I'm massive. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, completely useless mirrors out of the way. Look at that exhaust setup. The tipped-in tips. When you put those... Oh, it's going straight on the flames. I thought the flames would, like, cross over each other. That would be kind of hilarious. Anyway, what I'm hopeful is maybe this has some customization. I'm kind of doubting it, but you know, Apollo, it's the first time they're here. How can I say how they're going to do? Wait, hello. What? Wait, we've got customization. Oh my God, I did not expect that. I am pretty happy with that. Even if it's only a few bits, I'm very, very happy to see it. Let's put the carbon hood on. 39 grand for the carbon hood is crazy. Now, what I'll say about the look of this Apollo, I do like the look of it. But it kind of almost seems like the front is wider than the rear. Like, I get that that's supposed to be like an aero look, but I feel like the rear needs to come out a bit more. It looks a little subtle. Do you know what this looks like? That RX-7 from Need for Speed with the cool kit that they did. See, well, it's always in my brain. Okay, front bumper customization. I'm guessing some... Why did I sound like Patrick there? Going number 5. I got 5 on it. Oh my God, they've got a wide body. There's no way. There is no way that they've managed to do that. Look, if anyone's going to manage to get some customization on a car like this, such a unique specimen, it's going to be the Tivory of Hour. Fucking hell. Right, we've got some crazy fenders coming out. I actually really like both of those. Can I have both in combination? Now it's really the RX-7. Oh, that is insane. Yeah, that's a bit of me. I'm going for that one. I wish I could have both. The spikes from the top and the spikes from the bottom. We have got a little lip wang there. Very nice. Hopefully that still articulates. We've got whatever the hell that is. I don't know what's going on there. That's kind of crazy, okay? And number 4 is a combination of the two. I'm going to go for that. If this wing is still not flapping, I'm gonna go throw some hands. Okay, right. We can black out the rear here, put a little bit of orange on the bottom. Oh, it's got the exhaust. I think that's from the other Apollo that's available, right? The one that's in test drive that about 2 people have. Yeah, that one. You know what, though? I kind of like the standard. I'm going standard. Right. Interior, red, sure. Just do a few bits. Thank you very much. And let's see what colors they've got as well. We've got... That is crazy. You know me, I don't normally go for like black on cars, but black and... It looks like the Batmobile. Anyway, I see a purple. I see a blue. I'm a little disappointed by the purple. I was thinking it was going to be something completely different, but overall, the fact that you can do so much to this is kind of insane. I don't know which is my... I think I might say... This is better than the Bugatti. Let's throw on the upgraded parts. Thank you. Thank you. You know what I just realized? Please understand. This is a race car. I was like, wait, I put 80 parts on this. I only just realized. Please understand. It's completely over the top of my head. this thing is by far better in every single way. So that's the case there, my friends. I haven't even upgraded the thing, and it's already got like 600 horsepower more. I compared two cars with a different spec. Doesn't matter. It's not my fault. Ivory Tower locks it away. It's a race car. Doesn't have customization. I'm sorry. I have failed you. Anyway, now we've upgraded this thing. Let's have a listen to this beast and see where we're getting. Oh my goodness, this is quick. Like 260. What's the point of race cars, by the way? I don't get it. They're useless. Rubbish, mate. Still more race cars being added than Gran Turismo, though. Well, I guess in that case, we could probably find an event to test both if we're lucky. And we are very lucky. Hypercar and racing in one. Look, the Bugatti's going to be okay, right? Oh, bloody hell. It's the Bugatti playlist. I can't use anything but Bugattis. And it's only the hypercars that can't. Are you joking? In the street racing, I can do anything. Okay, race cars, Bugatti. There's the one we can. Yeah. I mean, it would be pretty cool if, you know, all the vehicles were Bugattis. But we got Street Tier 2. I'm using Lamborghini. It's still the VAG group, right? Bugatti used to be there. Oh my god, it's bugging crazy. Excuse me. I need to get through. That old Bugatti's actually doing pretty good there. Holy crap, this is so quick. Oh my god. And into the Lamborghini. Right, we'll join you back in a moment. That's swapped to racing. Let's see what everyone is picking. Oh yeah, they're picking the other Bugatti. That's good for some testing. I'm a little bit worried, to say the least. Oh no, there's two of them. To be fair, I reckon everyone's going to be in that. And I'm going to be in this. I guess we'll find out. Oh! Unless they wanted to fork out a 3 milli. Which is probably something you could do if you're like loaded like me, you know what I'm saying? I mean, as long as I'm drafting, I'm genuinely keeping up pretty well. Oh, my top speed struggle. Do you see that? Madness. What is that route? That is something. I think the actual acceleration and stuff is pretty close. I think the issue is actually just going to be the top speed. I feel like it struggles. He's going for it again. Look at that. What a machine. And I'll draft him. I'll do my best to keep up. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Oh, he's trying to block me, you dirty. Just a little bit longer and that would have been so over for you. Ah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Okay, because I couldn't try the bloody Apollo. Let's go and try that now, shall we? Let's get it going with this beautiful thing. It is tremendous to look at. Holy crap. I cannot believe it. Right, we are going up against some proper competition. Thank you so much, game, for realizing the machine that I'm about to drive is going to absolutely decimate. Don't worry, once I slip on through. Whoa. Gee, this is just all over the shop. Not the car, everyone. All right, first impressions. This thing likes to light up the tires a little bit. Something I noticed with Ivory Tower's cars recently, they stopped kind of allowing cars to really slide around again. That was something they did in the Crew 2, and then they kind of went back in it, and then they went on it again. And basically, cars just got really good at driving, and there was kind of no room for, well, mistakes. Not there was no room for... There was no room for the cars to make mistakes. It was just it was an impossibility. We are mostly understeering on this one, but at the same time, I like it. It's got a bit of looseness. I feel like a little bit of tuning. Obviously, you can make this thing grip to all hellfire, but if I throw in a tremendous amount of power into a car like this, I expect slip-ups. I expect mistakes. And if they aren't there, I'll be rather disappointed. I like lighting up them tires because this game throws torque out the damn ass to try and get this thing to light up. It's so cool. I mean, it's, you know, debatably cool. You could also say that it's maybe a bit ridiculous. Nitrous oxide making it just feel like I'm going to damn warp speed. It also sounds kind of like warp speed. Does warp speed happen? You know, no one's done it, right? Okay, I've got a judgment. I've got a decision. I am going to say whether this pack is worth it or not, because it is rather expensive, but of course it is just in-game cash. If you got the money, you'd probably do it. Like, you got more than enough. But if you're on the edge, you're on the fence, you don't really know what to do, I'm going to say So far, as long as the Bugatti stays, of course. We'll see what happens there. I mean, especially with this having the offline mode coming soon, you gotta hope that we can keep all of this damn thing, like, for good. I'm gonna say this is actually a really cool one. That Bugatti Vision Gran Turismo, although not very good, it is a very cool car. And to me, that is worth so much more than just, like, this car's the new best one. This car's the new best one. It kind of defeats the purpose to me. It's not gonna be the new best one. It's about 10 years. It's 10 years old. Jeez. And the Apollo having customization is kind of not what I expected, but it's here, and I'm very happy for it.